Hi DIYers, this is Michael from Alarm Grid, and today I'm going to show you how to exclude your Schlage Z-Wave door lock from your Honeywell Lyric Alarm System. And when I say exclude, I also mean clear the device from the network. If you have it paired with the system, this will delete it from the system essentially. You can also complete this exclusion process even if you haven't paired the lock with a Z-Wave hub or controller yet. This will wipe out any residual Z-Wave data and make a pairing process easier. This is important if you wanted to bring it to a new system, a new Z-Wave controller, maybe a Samsung SmartThings, a Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus. And whenever you're pairing, it's always just a good practice to exclude the device from the Z-Wave network first. Sometimes these locks are paired with Z-Wave networks before leaving the factory for factory testing purposes. So you never know. You might get a new lock fresh out of the box, and it still has some residual Z-Wave data in there. So performing this exclusion process it's generally best practice. This lock follows the same process for inclusion as exclusion. You enter in the programming code, which you have to find by removing the lock's cover. We actually had to open up the lock and obtain the programming code. It's a 6-digit code, and we have it written down here. And you're going to want to do this with your Schlage Z-Wave door lock and write down the code. Like I said, it's a 6-digit code, and store it somewhere safe, because if you have to access it later, then you're going to want to have the code without having to open the lock back up, which is really inconvenient and time consuming. So just save yourself trouble and write down the programming code. But anyway, we're going to focus on excluding the lock from the Z-Wave network. Like I said, you don't have to have the lock paired with a system to do this. We actually don't have ours paired. We're going to go through the exclusion process now. So we're going to turn our attention to the Honeywell Lyric Alarm System. And now we're at the Honeywell Lyric Alarm System, and we're going to put the Lyric into exclusion mode by choosing Automation. Then we're going to press the down arrow. We're going to choose Tools, and we're going to choose Exclude Devices, and the Lyric will enter its exclusion mode. So now we're turning our attention back to the Schlage Z-Wave door lock. The Lyric is in its programming mode. We're focusing on this top lock today, and to get the keypad to appear, you kind of just have to press it a little bit hard there. So we're in the first number 9, 2, 5, 9, 7, 9, and then we press 0 after entering the programming code to put it into its exclusion mode to send the signal out to the Z-Wave hub. So we have on the Lyric here, an unknown device has been excluded. The reason it's an unknown device is because we didn't have the lock paired with the network. It just knows that some Z-Wave device has been cleared, its Z-Wave data has been wiped, and now it's ready to pair with the Z-Wave network. And just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you how to include it with the network. It's an easy process. We just back out here, and then we go to Include Devices. And now that we've cleared the device from the network, we should have no problem pairing it. So we're going to just do the same thing, entering the programming code 9, 2, 5, 9, 7, 9. That's our programming code. And we enter in 0. And it sends the Z-Wave signal to the panel. It says a device has been found. We're just waiting for the inclusion process to fully complete here. And it shows the lock has been added. It got put to node 242. I'll give you a quick demonstration of how it works. We can back out to the locks menu here, of the main Z-Wave menu, where we choose various Z-Wave devices, and we can choose locks. And we see lock 242, and it's currently in a locked state. We're going to just press the button here. And as you can see, the lock is working properly. So that's how you would exclude a Schlage Z-Wave door lock with your Honeywell Lyric Alarm System, and then we showed you how to include it, which is usually what you would do after excluding the lock. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up below to like the video, and remember to subscribe to our channel to get updates on future videos. And if you have any questions about Schlage Z-Wave door locks or about alarm monitoring in general, feel free to send us an email at support@alarmgrid.com. We're always happy to help. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.